I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You get your kick saying something like that, man.
Okay, I come back.
I ain't got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy.
Can't remember, huh?
Nah.
Well, maybe this will jog your memory. Good. That's better. Remember now?
Yeah, I remember. He's...
Trying to find, taking a stand for the uncaged mind. Off the hip, we fire, fire. Talking truth till wires, tires. Games and wars, we won't conspire. Off the hip, we light the fire.
Hello and welcome to episode 74 of Off the Hip. What is today? September 15th. Finally got Mike back in the house. He couldn't make it last time because I told him that he has to play along with, revealing where Nagrinal's family is. Yeah. And he was like, nah, bro, I'm out. And he canceled. But then we got lawyers involved, and here we are. We got Mike on finally.
But they've been moved to a secret location, and so now they'll never be found. So,
but never say never, because we actually have a super chat goal that says for every super chat you have to give us a hint at where his family is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. But more on that in a bit. We have Big Back. What's going on, dude?
Nothing much, dude. Didn't do a whole lot of streaming last week. I actually went to the Michigan Renaissance Festival.
Oh, that's fun.
Weekend, dude.
Oh, shout out, bro.
Weekend there. So it was pretty fun.
That place is rad.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, dude.
Did you have a big ass turkey leg and watch some jousting?
I didn't have the turkey leg. They actually had freaking a jerk chicken and red beans and rice, and I got multiple bowls of that.
Nice.
He found the one thing he liked, and he was just like, "Wait a minute, let's go back over there."
I don't remember Jamaica being part of the Renaissance, but okay.
Well, it's a new world, Mo.
It wouldn't be as fun if everybody just ate potatoes.
Hey, potatoes are good, man.
Yeah, I mean, but you're also like, I want people to come back here, and they're like, yeah, they have salted potatoes and like dirty water.
Yeah, speaking of dirty water, you
French
said
fries.
Lake
French fries
Michigan.
are just
You
salted
said Lake
potato.
Michigan's clean. It's not clean.
I said you
It
can
is.
swim
Grand
in
Rapids
it, bro.
is the gay capital of Michigan. All right.
Hey, whoa. You watch your mouth.
I will
Come
watch
on,
my
are you-
mouth in Grand Rapids.
You leave me
Big
out
back.
of this, bro.
Are you from? Are you? I don't want to dox you, but are you near Grand Rapids?
Per se.
Because that's my
Nerd
that's,
Slap's
that's
like,
my,
I'll dox him. Yes.
Big
I'm
Bag,
not
you
gonna
wanna
dox
tell-
him because
no,
like
Big Bag,
the
you
thing
wanna tell
is,
him what your previous name was?
I was born in Grand Rapids. That's my hometown, and I
Same
live
here, brother.
I live an
That
hour
explains
ish
a lot.
in a direction towards Grand Rapids. So I'll say it that way.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
swear the only
have a
Small
good
world,
guess.
bro.
who hate people from like different areas more than like, you know, we get our like state arguments and stuff, but you get to talking to people about the Michigan area and they just cannot stand each other.
It's true.
Oh, really?
It's
The only
true.
people I don't like in Michigan are people from the west side, like near Detroit and stuff, because it's
Is that the
just
east side?
That's the east
or
side.
east side, yeah, the east side of Michigan, yeah, because it's a crap hole, bro. I don't know
Dude,
what side they're on.
We were
yeah.
10 minutes outside of Flint, and it was just. I literally had I carried the whole time.
Yeah, there is a distinct like shift in this. You can tell when you've crossed over to the point of no return when you're driving that direction.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will give you this. I will walk in most places in Michigan. I will never walk in the city of Gary, Indiana. That place is scary as shit.
Yeah.
That is like horrible.
Well,
That's
you can
nothing, bro. Go to
No,
Black
no,
you can
Hills,
feel.
Wait.
You can see the poverty like line where it starts to get real poor when you go to the east side of the state. You're like, ugh.
Yeah,
it's like
once-
True.
Once
Yeah.
you pass East Lansing, it goes to crap.
it's
Absolute
like so
dog
bad, bro. Like the roads get all
It's
bumpy and
bad.
stuff, and you can see the people like when they're driving, they're just all miserable, and they're driving like cars from like the '80s, but like not in a cool way. Like they only have a car from the '80s. Like it's
And
dude,
it looks
it's
like
bad.
shit.
And
I was
it
gonna
looks
say
like
about
crap, bro.
Indiana.
Well,
About
let me put it
Indiana,
like this for you,
the
bro.
only person who ever brings it up is Mo.
Yeah, because it's goaded. It's not.
Here's the thing:
Nobody else
every
cares
time I've
about
ever
it.
been to Indiana, I don't see people walking around outside ever. It's like nobody wants to leave their house because they're like, I live in Indiana. Why would I want to go anywhere? Like, I
Where
went
is
to
there
a
to
White
go?
Castle and it was virtually empty because nobody wants to go into it. They're like, yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like a bad time. I don't know. It's kind of sad.
All right. Well, 8 minutes in, we got Big Back's intro out of the way. Nagadal, is there anything that you want to say, or are you going to start out low energy and build up towards your outro later?
Mike, where the fuck is my family?
We'll find out soon. We already have 2 super chats, which means we're going to get 2 hints as to where they are.
They've been missing for like 6 months.
Well, it's been a lot longer than 6 months, pal.
Nagadal, fire up your 4chan account and start feeding this information to them as it comes in. They're going to help out, okay?
Yeah.
Can I just get my laptop back? That's all I really care about.
No. They might be
Got my
using that
Bitcoin
laptop.
on it though.
Yeah, they might be using that laptop. Actually.
This guy said that my parents, they're not only kidnapped, but he said they were working.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're working on.
Well, you know,
They're making them Bitcoin.
idle
They're
hands are
keeping-
the
they're keeping them
devil's
busy.
work.
Yeah.
So,
See,
yeah.
maybe I've gets
This
it.
guy, stop giving him.
If I just let them
money,
sit
please.
around, they're gonna do bad things. I'm trying to keep them busy.
It keeps the morale up when they're doing stuff, you know.
Yeah.
How the turns of tables.
Naganol is inconsolable.
Not
He's
his
crying. I know.
I think this is the most
Don't
emotional I've
start
ever
laughing
seen
like
him.
that.
I was about
Do
to say
not
this is the
start
most
laughing
energy
like
I've ever seen from this dude.
Mike, thanks for coming by, hanging out.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Mike.
What have you been
Thanks
up
for
to
being here.
lately?
Dude, just I don't know, a lot of real weird stuff going on right now. It's just been a weird couple months. So streaming, keeping my head down, working on some other things behind the scenes that I can't really talk about, but trying to get some stuff going with some movie stuff still. I know it's been years and everybody's like, oh, he just gave up on it. I'm like, no, it's just boring to be like, yeah, I'm working on production stuff. And they're like, what does that mean? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, just a lot of stuff. I'm painting things. Is that exciting? How exciting is it? Like, I painted 4 walls of a set today, you know?
I worked in production for about 10 years for stage productions and stuff. I know exactly how that shit feels.
Yeah, it's boring. And people go, that's all you did? I'm like, listen, that's a lot, okay? But
it took me 15 hours. Yeah.
But other than that, just been streaming. I did one stream to schedule one, and I'm completely addicted now.
Oh,
I'm
you really
kinda
did?
like
That was your first time playing?
First time playing, dude, and I am hooked on this game so bad. I think about it all the time. I almost started up a playthrough. I was like, no, I'm gonna only play it on stream right now, but like I think about it all the time. I'm like, what can I do next? What
Are you playing with anyone else?
No, just play it by myself, bro.
It's totally
it's
different
so
when you
fun.
play with other people, because like just the back and forth, you know, like you just assign yourself jobs without even like talking about it. Like someone's
That's
like, hey
awesome.
man, I'm cooking up the stuff, and they're like,
ABF
oh, yeah,
is
I
our
guess that's your
chemist.
job now, you know.
Whenever we play, ABF is the chemist. I'm one of the alternate dealers. So I'm running around making sure that our dealers are good, picking up their money, bringing it back. Like, yeah, it's
Gooch is the guy running around keeping the cops busy, losing all of our products.
That's amazing, bro. Dude, I've been digging it, man. It's actually kind of a blast. It's so addictive, bro. And I was like, man, well, I've never thought that being a drug kingpin would be this fun, but it is.
it's so fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and High Tide
You
caught
seem
one
like
of
you're
your.
in a house for mostly.
Yeah.
We just started over in that game because we're trying to play the new update stuff, but it didn't trigger to where we looked it up and you have to like start a new game, and we're like, you know what, it'd be kind of fun to start a whole new game. So we started a whole new game, and we're just having a great time with it still, even though we've already
We had
done
a
it before.
problem where the cartels, like, because that wasn't in the previous version that we had played.
Yeah.
Now the cartels were everywhere in town and constantly murdering us, and we couldn't get any of the cartel missions.
Oh no!
Like you'd
Just
walk
some lady
outside
with a knife will stab you and take all your stuff.
That's wild, bro. Yeah,
pretty...
dude. I had some people that had played the game already. They're like, "Oh, do this, and maybe you make sure you save up stuff and like empty your RV before you leave it." And I was like, "I don't know what any of that means." And I left, and then my RV blew up, and I was like, "Oh, I see all the good advice now."
Yep.
Yeah, I see how good advice that was. So, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I'm having a good time with it. But yeah, that's what I got going on. And then, typical Geeks of Gamer stuff. Playing Mario Kart every fucking week.
Yeah, and this is what I was trying to do, but Erwin's like, let's just do the story really quick. And then it blew up while I was in it, and it like ejected me out with the So I was like, okay, it didn't kill me, but I guess this is what we're doing now.
That's great.
Hilarious. The whole game is the shit show, and it's awesome.
That's great, dude. Yeah, I've been having a blast with it. So
you got to try it out with a couple of friends, Mike, because
Okay.
it's a whole different experience. I had played a lot solo, but then whenever I started playing with these guys, I was like, I don't even want to play solo anymore. I just want to play with these guys because it's even more wild.
Nice.
And they can just join on
check
your
it out.
already in progress game too.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
they?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to bring some people in then. Yeah. Get it going.
Mo, how was Top Gun?
It was amazing. I loved it.
Which
Yeah, because
one?
you guys were just talking about Top Gun.
Both.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for that segue. Just threw
He
me some
sounded like
scratch
he
there.
was guilty of something.
Well, no,
I know.
He was like,
normally,
I don't know. It was fine.
Normally, I wait for a segue to just call Mo gay, but I didn't.
Yeah,
this
that's what I
time,
was
and
saying. I was
just
trying to give him
nice,
nothing to work with. Yeah.
and I think it threw him off. So I apologize.
He tried to throw me a bounce
Mike's
pass. and just
analysis
pretended like he
it
wasn't
sounded
even there.
pretty good.
No, it was great, man. I love the Top Gun Maverick is so good, man. I
It
love
is.
watching that movie. It was so much fun watching that movie. But I have a bone to pick with ABF at the beginning of this show. He's like, "Hey, we have Epic Mike in the house," instead of saying we have Epic Mike in the house. White man saying we have Epic Mike in the house. It has a different connotation than saying in the house.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest,
like,
it would,
just
it would
picture
be
me
a little
as-
racist. It'd be a little racist if he started talking differently.
Yeah, just picture me as Steve Buscemi. Hello, fellow. You know.
Well, it's always been in the house. When you say he's in the house,
No,
I'm thinking
nobody
like
talks
Samuel
like
Jackson from Django. You know.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I'll start rubbing some
You're
more.
the only person thinking that.
Yeah,
I'll rub
like,
some
that's
more
what I'm
culture
saying.
on things. Okay.
Yeah, imagine you meet your friend and you start talking like every time you meet your like Chinese friend, you're like, oh, hello. Your friend wouldn't want to hang out with you anymore. They'd be like, yo, why do you keep using that voice?
Wait.
Yeah.
That's why Phil doesn't want to hang out with me, isn't it?
Straight up,
I mean,
my Japanese friend, I would always have turning Japanese as his ringtone, and I would talk to him like that. I'd be like, "Hello," and he's like, "Oh, fuck you." Like, yeah. So maybe you got a point, but yeah, no.
Mo doesn't talk to that friend
He's
anymore.
like, wait a minute, maybe
How
I'm
thank you.
maybe I'm the racist here. Like, that's pretty great, Mo.
Yeah, well, you got to keep it real. So,
Yep.
yeah, no, things are going well. Doing the gaming channel, been playing a lot of Fortnite. I've never really been that good at Fortnite, but I've been just absolutely on a tear recently. I'm hoping it keeps going, but it's been really fun. Been playing with Jeremy and Beardo and that other guy named Jay. It's been really fun. So. But anyways, yeah, no, it's been great, man. Doing the Monday Hangover has just been fun. And I thoroughly enjoyed doing Off the Hip because it's like we hang out in person, which we've done before, a lot of us. And it's just super awesome. I never take this for granted. I love being here. So.
Yep. And we're gonna be doing more hanging out. We got you possibly coming down for the Scottsdale meetup. We've been planning out the Orlando meetup, and I don't know what we're doing for the Las Vegas one, but yeah, more
who
to
knows
come
when
on
that's
that.
going to be. Yeah.
Yeah, because those almost overlap with each other.
We'll
so.
find out like at MegaCon that Vegas meetup is a week later.
It's like, guys, it's in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Dude,
Just fly from Orlando to Vegas.
Hayden, what have you been up to?
I have been live every day since Thursday on at least one.
Oh, really?
stream.
I haven't seen any notifications of your channel.
Yeah, not on my own channel because I had to do shit on my channel these days. I'm always hanging out on everybody else's channels, which I'm fine with because work sucks and I'm busy and I can't make videos and I can't stream from work, so it just makes everything super difficult. But yeah, I've been doing this for what, five days in a row now, and man, I love it. I love getting on stream, hanging out with you guys, talking about various different topics, and I'm just happy to be here as always.
Hell yeah. You know who isn't happy? It's probably Mo for being put in that intro as a short person.
Dude,
that was hilarious.
That was so good, dude. The little noises he was making, like, I was like, dude, this is so good.
You can't say shit online. I learned that. Yeah. I said one thing. I'm like, hey, there's guys that try to be 6 feet tall, and they think I'm like, oh, you're so tall. So then it's like Mo's a midget, and it's like been following me around ever since I started streaming. I'm like, I can't say shit.
Yeah. I mean, I've always kind of thought you were going to be short when I met you, so.
And he was.
Yeah. Kind of that short person
energy.
energy.
Compared to you, Naganol, everybody's short.
Naganol's like almost like he's like 6'5".
He's walking around he's like 8 feet tall, and you're like, oh,
dude, I'm not even 6
really
foot.
short around
Like
me. I don't
you're
understand.
definitely 6'5" to me because of perspective. Okay.
Like 6'2".
You were, yeah, you might be. You might be a little.
I
Anyways.
met Andre the Giant. He was kind of
Barely
short. I
taller
don't know.
than
It was weird. Thought he was going to be taller than he was. You're like, what?
To be fair, I'm 5'11", so.
You okay? All right. Anyways, go ahead.
No,
why did you sound jealous of him saying that? Like,
I'm not jealous. I'm calling bullshit on that one. But
no, I am. I'm 5'10", 5'11".
Were you standing on a phone book or in a hole when
I was wearing boots.
Boga's super
All right,
defensive
so-
when there's
What,
when
like
someone
Gene
just says
Simmons?
that they're around the height of 6 feet.
Everybody's
Yeah.
trying to get into the 6 foot club.
I'm not
everybody can
in
make
the
it.
6
I
foot
don't want
club, and I
don't
don't
want to be in the
care.
6 foot club, but I'm 5'10", so.
Yeah, but Hayden, you're knocking at the door, and that's upsetting Mo.
Yeah. Mo, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1". and 210.
I don't believe that.
You are
at all.
not
Most
6'1",
taller than
bro.
me, and he's
Dude,
mad that I-
okay. First of all, Mike,
believe
you're like
No.
5'7". You're like
I
I'm
just
like,
said how tall I was. Like I
no, without the afro, you're 5'7".
no. The afro adds a couple inches to
Oh,
things,
I met
man.
you in person.
No,
you are
no,
not that tall.
Mo's like 5'10",
you haven't met
bro.
me in person.
2024. I know that's how impressive it was for me to meet you. You're like, hi, and you kept walking past me. I'm like, hey, Epic Mike, I really like your stuff. You're like, cool.
Did
You
I
were
actually
nice,
meet you?
but
No,
yeah,
for
you
real.
did.
I actually,
Hey,
no, did I
for
really meet
real,
you?
at Orlando MegaCon in 2024 by the food court. I'm like, hey man, hey Epic Mike.
Oh, he was
dude,
at the
that's awesome.
food court, Mike.
Yeah, bro. Do you know how many people I met at the food court that day? Like the people I recognize are people that actually like introduce themselves and stuff. Like I met Nagrinol like
I did.
what,
I
twice
said
now
my
and
name
stuff.
is Mo Zamboni online.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest. I legitimately don't remember that at all.
That's all right.
I remember
don't
just
see
about
how this
everybody.
helps me.
I'm really good with faces, and I can't even recall you introducing yourself at all.
Wow, you have a forgettable face, Mo. That's
I'm not even
crazy.
trying to be mean. I just
Does
don't
kinda look
remember.
my
Like
cousin.
That doesn't even make me feel any better, Mike. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. You just literally didn't register in my brain at all.
All of us Caucasians look alike.
yeah, that's what it is. except apparently Nagrinol, because like I know him. Like,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know?
that's because he's like, I don't know. He's a strange looking Caucasian.
Well, you know
right?
me.
Like,
Well,
I mean, you
Let's
know,
be serious. Mike has had many in-depth conversations with his parents. They got nowhere.
that
else to go.
law, like,
what I'm
yeah, I met a
saying,
bunch of different
bro.
people, Vagabundo, like a bunch of people, like from this group. I remember like a lot of people, but I legitimately don't remember meeting Mo ever. And then he criticized my height, and I'm like, no, I don't want to meet you again. I don't know. It's-
Mo, is Mike's signature on your hat that you're wearing right now too?
No, those not 109 hats weren't out when I was when I went to MegaCon. I don't think so.
Yes, it was. It was the same year.
I don't think so.
Check that.
I don't remember signing any 199 hats.
Well,
I signed Geeks and Gamers hats, but I didn't sign 199 hats. I don't think.
I mean, I at least got somebody that's kind of black.
Mo,
on there,
I think you're
quarter black.
misremembering things like a
Yeah.
lot. I'm
Mo
getting
is old.
concerned.
Oh no!
Mo
I
was
grew up in
old.
Indiana. I remember
He's
when I meet black
mistaking
people because it was like
QBG
once every 10
for
years.
Epic Mike.
So,
I don't know, man. I just
Wait,
I
but
don't
if
have.
if he gets Mike's signature on the hat, is that like a full black?
I don't think
Yeah.
he'd recognize me now in person. He'd be like, "What's up?"
Yeah, I'd be like, who's this guy?
We've
Maybe-
done.
To be
Maybe
honest,
like
what's
40
funny is when I went to that MegaCon, I went to the Rippaverse booth, and at the time, I had never met Caro Brown, and she didn't know who I was because I didn't have my fro. My hair was pulled back, and she was like, I started walking towards the booth. She was like, "Whoa, hey," and I was like, "What?" She's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm supposed to be here for the booth." She's like, "Oh my God, I didn't recognize you without the afro. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I just thought you were some random guy trying to walk into our booth," and I was like, "Yeah."
Damn.
Does that make you feel better, Mo?
No.
You know what, Mo? Maybe if you put Epic Mike in a headlock like you did in Nerd Slap, he would have remembered pretty good.
No, he deserved it. He's lucky I didn't kind of give him any more business than that.
I don't know that Mo would be strong enough to put him in a headlock, but he could try.
He's
of
not
which-
as tall as he say he is. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's. I just don't like. I think I would register like if I met Mo and he was taller than me. I just don't remember that at all.
Nerd Slap, go ahead and do your intro now.
Hi, I'm 5'11" and
Too much.
3/10. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking
damn,
forward to
bro.
today's show. So
You're like 5'9", dude.
Nah.
When you have that level like locked in
taller than
exactly, I believe that. Yeah,
Yeah, he knows.
5'11",
He-
yeah, 3/4
the 3/10 is important.
or 3/10. Yeah, it's important. Yeah, you don't just make that number up.
Yeah.
I'm like Mo.
I was so happy to be in a stream with you earlier. Now I regret everything.
6'1". I'm like, I don't
Man,
know.
you don't even know who I am. You're just like, oh, this honky guy came up to me in 2000.
Well, I know who you are now. I guess if I met you now in person, I'd be like, oh, it's that guy, Mo, yeah.
Hey, you know
Motherfucker
that
does-
guy?
He does 5 FNTs and he's like all Hollywood.
I probably, you know what it probably was more than anything. I registered that you were probably from Indiana. I could probably smell the Indiana on you, and I immediately just was like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm good, bro.
Like I took a bath. I'm like your state. Yeah.
I listen. I can go swim in a lake. I don't have.
Yeah, you come out with
weird
an extra
nuclear waste in
appendage,
my
but-
lake.
Oh, shit.
All right, we got to get to super chats because we have a super chat goal.
Yeah.
Totally screwing up ABF show. Sorry.
Mike and Mo,
No,
you're
this
gonna have
is
to
great.
take it in the back room after.
Okay.
Phrasing?
Wait,
take
what?
it. Hmm,
He'll probably
okay.
pick a fight with some other white guy he thinks is me.
Tomac for a 20, dude. Thank you so much. But how's Mike's hole digging prowess? So, Mike, we're gonna be playing a game. Let's see here. I was gonna pull it up. Called. Why do I keep forgetting the name of it? It is called Keep Digging. It is similar to a game about digging a hole, but it's got 8 people that can play.
Okay.
And it basically, if you see the trailer for it, it just looks like a bunch of Russians that are just digging a hole together with their shirts off and shit. It's hilarious.
Go up hole digging.
You can flip each other off and stuff, and it looks like a lot of fun. So we're gonna be playing that later on tonight. You're welcome to join if you want. Not sure if you're busy, but
if I got time, I'll definitely jump in for sure.
Definitely,
It's like $5.
Yep.
I think it's $4.50.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's really
Yeah, it's
cheap. I just
10%
bought
off.
it.
But yes, I was on a stream with who was it? It wasn't Nightsaber. It was, dang it. But they were making fun of the new genre that we were talking about with digging a hole. And it is a new genre.
No, it was Magnum. It was Magnum Norse.
Magnum Norse, thank you.
Okay.
I don't know why I couldn't remember his
fun of the
name.
hole digging genre of games.
Yeah, he was legit laughing his ass off because that was the first time he'd ever heard that genre before. So
But what is the name of it? Is it Dig
would that
Light?
be
No, it's called
Um,
Keep Digging.
Dig Light.
would that be
No,
in the
that's
same
I'm
vein as
asking
like
what the genre is called.
oh, what's it called? The one with the dwarves where you play as the dwarves in the mines and
Guys,
stuff.
it's different
Deep
than
Rock
Deep
Galactic.
Rock.
Deep Rock Galactic. That's. I mean, it's similar but not the same at all because that's like
Gotcha.
a procedurally generated, already cave system.
Did you
So
ever play that
there is
game
a dwarf
about digging a
digging
hole?
game that just recently came out though.
I'm definitely talking about Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah. You're talking about Deep Rock, but there's
I got-
another one that takes like the dwarf models from Deep Rock and it makes it into a digging game.
Interesting.
I'll just show you the trailer really quick because
Like digging games, it is a subgenre of game.
check out this trailer. You just start digging a hole, and you find stuff, and it's got value, and you take that up to the top side and exchange it into money, and then you can dig faster and better with the progression.
Yeah,
That's
upgraded
amazing, actually.
shovels and all sorts of stuff.
Interesting.
It's totally stupid, but it's so much fun.
These games are so fun.
Well, this looks like the kind of game that it wouldn't be as much fun by yourself, but yeah, with friends,
No,
that looks like that could
exactly.
just be absolute chaos, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, and this
I
one
dig
you
it.
can have 8 people, so it's gonna be wild.
Oh, dude, that's rad.
Well,
I'm
Nerd
looking
War
forward to it.
says that it crashed after 15 minutes.
Really? Okay. Well, I have seen the reviews say that it's a bit of an issue stability wise, but
Well, a lot of the time, these games are made by a single person developer, and it takes them some time to get it ready. But they release it early access, and
now
you can have your fun for some
bench.
amount of time.
this is our first super chat, which means we need to get a hint about Daggernall's family.
Okay.
Daggernall, get your pen ready.
How much of a hint do I have to give him? Can I be one word?
Yeah, sure.
What?
Okay.
Only one word.
Oh, okay. Daggernall,
I'd say a
negotiate.
You
region.
get up to potentially 10 hints. That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot of words. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So 10 words?
That's a lot of words. It's a lot of words.
I know all the
All right,
words,
fine.
all the
All
best
right, fine.
words.
I'll give you 10 words.
Okay. First word. Okay. Listen, I promise these will make sense if you can put them all together. All right. The first word is rocks.
Rocks. Show me.
You should probably write it down, Naggernall.
Yeah.
You should
Daggernall,
write these
write down rocks.
I'm going to write this down.
You should
Yeah.
definitely.
I
write
mean, this
these
is your
down.
family. This is important. You can't forget these words that you're getting. So
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Yeah. He's just like, I don't remember what you said. And it's like,
yeah. Well, like
can't
now
go
your
back.
parents
Call
are
anybody
lost.
for help, because
Yeah.
if you call anybody for help, he just moves them again, and then you got to start all over.
That
I
is
wrote
true.
down
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Good job, buddy.
All right, we're on to number 2 here. Nishi Does Gaming for Australian $5. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. That's a great one.
All right.
All dad jokes are welcome on this channel.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nishi.
It's actually pretty
They're
good.
wonderful.
Nishi. That's a good one.
Okay.
So what's the next hint?
The next hint is black.
Wow, that's racist. But all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like Nagarnal pretended to write it down. I'm not sure if he's actually doing it or not.
He's not writing it down.
I'm not writing it down. I'm typing it.
I don't think he's taking it seriously.
I don't think he's typing it either.
I don't think he wants.
I don't think he wants
back.
to.
I have
Yeah.
rocks
You know,
and black.
I'm like halfway thinking that, you know how like you have a car you don't want anymore and you want it to get stolen and collect on the insurance, so you drive
Yeah, no,
it to the
it's
bar-
exactly what it is.
Yeah,
I
you
got
drive
one.
it to
I
the
got
bad
one.
part of town. He took his parents right out front of Mike's house and was like, "Oh, they went missing. That's weird."
It is not true.
I got one word for Nagranol. It's called it's inheritance.
Inheritance.
That's the question.
Oh,
'cause
dude.
what happens? Who gets the money and the land if his parents die? Just saying.
Me.
Just
He's the
saying.
answer. So
There it is.
Yep.
Ladies
Wait,
and gentlemen, we got him.
All right. We're about to get number 3.
what?
We're gonna continue to see
Yes,
Nagarnal not care
please.
about his family.
Yeah.
The Wayfarer for 99 space pence. I don't know what that is.
Filipino pesos.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
That's from Mars,
Let's
I
see here. Hashtag free the Nagarnals. I think that's your parents.
Yes.
Beardo fat.
Also true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for his legs, from what I've heard. Shaped like a Dorito, they say.
Yeah, they're really skinny legs.
Yep.
He skips leg
Yeah.
day a lot.
Hint. Let's
Oh,
go.
you want your next word? Next word, dynamite.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's like, what happened to my family? Well, you
I know
understand
they're
now.
working. I know they're working for doing something.
Yep. All right.
Mines apparently.
I'm gonna take a stab at it right now. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that they're mining rocks.
We're not
okay?
playing Wheel of
And they're-
Fortune here with my.
And they're in. Come on, Nagarnal. I'm putting in more effort than you at this point.
Yeah,
I
he
think
is.
I think that they're somewhere dark since it's
Yeah.
black, right? And maybe they're getting treated like Asians working on railroads, where they need dynamite to blast their way out.
No,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Clearly, it's just rocks, black, and dynamite.
No,
They're
no, no,
obviously
no.
In a mine right now.
I think that they are mining silver in San Gordo, California.
Oh wow, that's
Wow.
super
Like, what?
specific.
It
It's
is.
very, very specific, and I respect
Dang.
it. But
So we got black and dynamite, right?
Mhm.
What was the
Yeah.
other one we had?
Rocks.
I think they're cooking work in O Block right now.
Oh, that's interesting.
That sounds
Interesting.
I'm gonna have
right.
to
If I knew
go-
what that was,
I'm gonna have to go with the dynamite factory owned by
go to
BlackRock.
Popeye's chicken, yeah.
Dude,
That's
they're
where
eating
they're at.
dynamite
Comes out.
chicken.
Yeah.
And the place rocks.
Yeah.
I was like kind of superhero or something.
Oh man. All right. We need to actually start the first segment of the show. Finally.
Oh yeah, we
33
have a
minutes
show
in.
to do.
Yeah. So I can't play the sound because they're playing the song from Tokyo Drift in the background. But this is like some sort of like Hot Wheels car show at kind of like when you go to SeaWorld and you see whales doing acrobatics and stuff. They're doing this
Yeah.
with real cars, saying Hot Wheels sponsoring it and throwing it somewhere in like South America. Dude, if
South
they had this
America's
like
the only place you're gonna like be allowed to have cars do loops.
well, yeah, look at the insurance hazard there. But no, couldn't you see this as like a bit at like Universal or something like that? You know what I
dude.
mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is semi-professional. They practiced.
There is.
Yeah,
They
look at that.
definitely practiced. They definitely wrecked a lot of cars. Like
Boom, man! Look at
but
that
this
parallel
is fun as
parking.
hell.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's actually pretty sick, bro.
I know.
Yeah, the park.
And then
was,
look, they got dudes like riding on top of the cars.
Could never happen in America.
All right, that's actually pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
OSHA would come in and shut that shit down so fast.
I don't know if you noticed, but look, there's no one in this big rig. It looks like he just left it in gear and it's just doing a burnout.
There
He
is
got out.
no way on God's green earth this has been licensed by Mattel. This is not being allowed.
No,
There's not a
there's absolutely no way.
no way.
But it's cool.
Dude, if I was a kid, I'd be like, Bob, take me to the store right now. Let's go buy some Hot Wheels.
I am a man in my mid 30s, and I would absolutely go see that if that was in my town.
How are they drifting in front wheel drive cars?
I think those are all-wheel drive cars,
They're
actually.
all-wheel drive, yeah.
Oh, and yeah, they're Fiestas. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That because those are like the rally style cars that like the Gymkhana, Ken Block style ones that they're all tricked out.
I've always been more of a fan of rally cars. I recognized that as soon as they started because all the wheels were smoking.
And those have like a electronic transfer case to where they can like send more power to the front or the rear at like a flip of a switch. It's pretty badass.
That's actually rad.
They're dope.
Those cars are awesome. All right, now this one has a community note on it all of a sudden. Let's discover this together. So, true Battlefield fan has his own cockpit when flying a jet. This guy's like, it's not Battlefield, it's War Thunder, but it's still badass. Let me turn this down. All right, sweet. I don't know how real this is, but we got those guys with the fake tanks playing War Thunder.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
To have
don't look
blue
real, but...
and orange flames,
I know.
those flames are. Because you would have to have, I think it's magnesium.
Oh my god. There goes the screen.
Please be kind to us, YouTube overlords. It's just a video.
Those are little firecrackers.
That's so wild.
There's no way.
Honestly, though, I don't know. I don't know if flames are real.
I mean, it was just smoke.
Oh, wait. I think that was a scorch mark on the wall behind
got
him.
a bunch of confetti exploding in the background. Like I don't think this is totally real, but I think there's elements that are real, like the
I
cockpit
think there are
and stuff.
elements that are real, yeah, because like that looked like there was a scorch mark on the wall behind him a couple of seconds ago.
Dude, I respect the hell out of it. It's kind of rad.
The only thing that would have made me respect him more is I hope he's renting this place.
Oh, he's Asian. It's 100% real.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's pretty legit for the most part.
Yeah, I think they changed the color of the flames and like maybe like extended them a little bit.
Yeah,
but I think there was
the flames
actual
were real.
fire coming out.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's
They could
kind of
have.
rad, dude.
I know.
Inside, I don't know. That
That's
would be
dope.
super.
I mean, Mike, you've seen like the Freddie Wong videos
barrel
and
roll.
stuff where they they make like guns look like they're actually like real and
Oh yeah.
stuff like that. Like that's I feel like what they did with this video a little bit, which is really really talented work. I love that.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, you could do some crazy stuff. I've seen similar things like that. Like there was like a guy that did it. He didn't have as cool of a setup because he did it on like shitty plastic tables, but he had it where like he was shooting a 50 cal in like Call of Duty, and it had like the real kickback, and like the whole monitor and everything falls off the table when he fires
Oh
it.
yeah,
Like,
it was like a piston hitting his shoulder, and then when he was doing like a full auto, it was just like hitting him over and over. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and then there was like one with a flashbang where like he's in a dark room and it goes off, and the whole like room lights up. Yeah, so dude, stuff like that kill. Dude, I die watching that stuff. It's so funny. Like, I'm sure some of it's real, but I mean, I'm sure there's probably a little bit of like movie magic going on there. But still, dude, that's hilarious.
Diz, we don't monetize the stream anyways. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. There you go. YouTube sucks. So,
and then our new segment that seems to be recurring is someone made a clip.
I saw this.
Dude,
That's so
that's
sick.
impressive. Actually,
just as soon as you think that you saw the craziest ones, like I just see a new one every day that I keep bookmarking, and I'm like, I'm showing that in our segment.
I keep just trying to get to the Corvette content. Damn it!
I know, me too. It's
That's
so far
right.
away.
I'm trying to get to that point.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
And then I think I found another one. Oh yeah, this is hilarious. Actually, let's reshare that so we have sound. So you know how when you land, your ship like turns every single time? So someone thought of using that turn, and it's pretty hilarious. So this is someone's ship.
I saw this one.
Not anything, yeah, not
So
anything
good,
special.
dude.
It's kind of a piece of shit, right? So they built their base, and it looks a little strange.
Oh no.
Oh.
Dude,
Look at it.
that's amazing, dude.
And then it turns like it's flushing.
Oh, that is great.
That's amazing.
Oh man. But
Dude.
look at as soon as it loads in, like he put like a roll of TP, aerosol can on top. So good.
That's
So
wild,
funny.
dude.
It's impressive.
Must be a Trump toilet because it's gold.
I love how the spray can is like Pop's old potpourri spray, not the,
Yeah.
like, the new shit. Like,
You know what the best part about that is that whenever you go into that base, I bet it's functional. I bet he has on the inside
I'm sure,
staircases.
dude.
You can go up into the tower of the
yeah.
the spray can that's there. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Go to
watch
the
this.
upper
There'll be like
deck.
a part 2.
Wink, wink.
Uh-oh. Risk it for a biscuit. Speaking of which, Risk It sent me something that we're going to be talking about here in a minute.
Oh no.
Thank you for that. For $5, why did Meek put his money in the freezer? He wanted cold, hard cash. Damn, that's good.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
That's wild.
most people would just like cringe and be like, "Oh, that hurts." Not
Mhm.
here. They're
No.
they're good.
Do I need to give another hint?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously.
Oh, okay. Now more fake concern comes out of Daggerdall's voice.
What do you
Yeah.
mean fake
Okay.
concern?
Your next hint is free.
Oh. Now, do they want to be set free, or maybe they were lured into that situation
No,
from something
they
free?
absolutely need to be set free immediately.
Okay.
If you figure it out, before the stream is over, you may even have a chance to find.
How
them
can I
before
figure
move
out?
them
I
again.
only have 4 out of 10 clues.
I think they're already free and they're just pretending to be captured still. They're like, look, we'll pay you to act like we're
It's just like
captured
whatever-
still.
Whatever you do, please do not tell him where we are. Like we
Yeah, it's like, bro, what you did to us was messed up, but I don't want to go back to him at all. Like,
he's way
you're better
worse.
than he was, and you were driving us pretty hard.
Yeah, maybe Mike was actually putting them in witness protection.
Maybe I'm really the hero of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just saying.
Big back for 5. My wife told me to get in touch with my fem side, so I crashed the car.
Pretty good.
I love that meme where it's like National like Feminism Day or something. It just shows like a dinged up wheel on a car. So bad. Oh.
All right, your next hint, sacred.
Oh, wow.
Sacred.
Yeah.
Dang.
This is gonna be one weird answer, bro. These words are all over the place.
You asked to know where they were.
Well, Big Back ain't gonna get it. He's got to understand English first. So,
Or what if Mike
Whoa.
just went to like a random word generator and he's just clicking the button each time?
Yeah. Just give me words, man. Just
I was in ESL for 2 months, Mo. Leave me alone.
I think Epic Mike's trying to like activate the Winter Soldier or something. He's like rocks.
Yeah, really what
Free.
happens is, at the end of this, Nagradol like,
activating
looks at all the
Nagradol.
words, gets up and like turns off his camera and leaves.
Starts fucking shit up. Yeah.
Just
I'm about to, dude. I'm about to start breaking shit. Because none of these words sound good at all.
Nagranol, put your thinking cap on and start figuring out scenarios where these words line up so
I
you can get
grew
your
up on
family
Blue's
back.
Clues, okay?
Free is a good
None
word.
of these clues are blue.
Yeah, I mean, if you grew up with Blue's Clues, you might have figured this out sooner. I don't know. Yeah, Steve only gave 3 hints. We could figure it out. But,
These are not good hints, though.
they're actually really good hints. I'm actually trying to be really selective about which ones I give you because, yeah.
All right, that was the end of the funny clips. By the way, I had some stuff saved up from last Wednesday because we didn't go live on Wednesday because of something crazy and strange that happened in the news. Like it like happened like a few hours before we went live, and we were all just like, I feel really strange right now, and I don't want to stream. Bo said that, and he was like kind of like already confirming what I was feeling, so we just decided not to stream that day. But
yeah,
it's good that we can get back to semi-normalcy. But from that tragedy,
Semi-normalcy, trying to find out where Nagranol's parents are with 1-word hints.
Yeah.
Yes.
But from that tragedy, it actually it created other gaming news. Not that that's a good or a bad thing. Just it's it is what it is. Fucking crazy. But we'll be talking about some of the fallout from that as far as gaming. But before we get into it, what I want to talk about, I feel like this game has gone under the radar. Kingmakers. Because it comes out October 8th. That's 2 days before Battlefield 6. So no one cares about it because they just want to get to Battlefield 6.
Never heard about it.
It's 6 days after Digimon World Time Stranger, so I don't care about it.
Some people.
Dude,
if you haven't, Mike, have you seen the trailer for this?
This is I have seen that one. Yeah.
Okay.
This looks rad, dude. I'm so excited for this game.
I haven't seen this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's one of these. Okay.
So this is like the
spoil
medieval
anything.
game, and
Mortal?
they actually showed a bunch of memes of like Ash vs. the Evil Dead, the Bruce Campbell character, because a lot of inspiration came from those movies, and you'll see why in a second. But all of a sudden, someone in a Toyota truck just goes back in time, and he's got a shotgun, and he can make a difference on the battlefield with his modern weaponry.
Okay.
Dude, I think this is so cool, dude.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this a couple times.
Yeah, look, he's got a freaking semi-auto grenade launcher.
I like that it's also got that aspect of like the RTS, like city building.
That's what I thought it was
built
at
into
first. But
Grenade.
also,
that's awesome.
it's got sniper rifles.
There's a grenade
launcher. It's wild.
Yeah, dude.
So-
I love the concept
this
of
is
this
almost like squirrel with a gun, except you're a human
Kind of.
in the middle.
It's probably more like what is that game?
It seems very Mountain Blade Bannerlord, except you have modern weapons.
That's exactly the game I was thinking of, but I couldn't think of. Yeah. And look, there's an Apache. I don't know how that shows up.
You get airstrikes. That'd be great.
I want to play this game.
Yeah, but
I will play this game.
So they put out this there's new stuff. Okay, but I wanted to talk about this. They put out new dev blog stuff, which I believe is like a single developer making this game, by the way. They might have a few more.
Same with Mountain Blade, by the way.
Yeah.
Mountain Blade
really?
is made by a single developer.
I actually didn't know that.
Yep.
So they talk about different weapons, and I think these are all of them here, by the way. But he goes into detail about how each weapon has like different like penetration. There's probably a lot of jokes there for you guys, but you're up against medieval armor, so it's kind of a fun rock paper scissors thing you got to do. Like maybe this Mac 11 won't pierce the some of the armor and stuff, and like,
some of
the heavier guns will.
Be taking that shoddy boy.
I can't wait. I can't wait to fire this German MG42. That's probably my favorite gun.
That'll be mowing them down.
But there's an AA-12 automatic
Is that a
shotgun.
Vector?
This is a Vector.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Love
Chris
vectors.
Beckers.
Yeah,
But they actually have a Mac 11 in the game.
dude, that's so rad.
Which I bet
so
the Mac
excited for this
11,
game.
I bet it tears through leather armor,
Oh yeah.
but plate armor, it won't do shit.
This might be the 380 one, the one that's like super high rate of fire, but it's like a smaller bullet, just to have the rock paper scissors go a little bit better.
Yeah,
but
This could be a lot of fun.
No, it looks like a lot of fun. I've been watching this game, and look, you got skill trees for the guns and stuff.
Skill trees, RTSC building. What,
dude? And there's different vehicles also. Look,
it's just every game in one game.
Like a
56 vet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
the car part I think is the one I'm most excited about. It's like driving cars like
I
through
know.
nights and stuff, dude.
And it looks like battlefield level destruction going through the buildings.
Yeah.
You got dirt bikes. And there's also an M1 Abrams tank at one point.
Wait.
I think it's here.
I just saw multiple on dirt bikes. Does that mean that this is going to be multiplayer?
That looks like another player, doesn't it?
Dude,
you know what? Here, let's.
I thought you
together.
said
online co-op.
Yeah,
There you go.
Dude, that's rad.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I don't know. I think this game is going to be a total blast. So
Do you think you're gonna need like a beefy PC to run that? How many players are on screen? Like, even the NPCs?
I bet you your CPU will matter.
Yeah. Graphics maybe not so much, but your CPU will absolutely matter because
this is
with
basically
the
not
amount of
filled in.
explosions that I was seeing with just one player, if you throw in like say 2-3 others, you're gonna have a lot going on.
Yeah, they haven't touched the hardware requirements because it still says Windows 10. That actually goes out of compliancy like in a month. So yeah, and then here's another thing. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, where is he right now? Is he like in a hub?
So if you can go back in time, you can probably presume you can go forward in time too. So there's probably a lot to this game that you could do.
Yeah, that might be a hub or like where you buy things.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like a tower or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like the time travel hub like you're saying. Yeah. I don't know.
That's
It's really
sick,
cool.
dude. Yeah.
This is an awesome concept. I'm absolutely here for it, and I'm so happy that you brought this up because I had never seen this.
You haven't seen it?
We
actually
talked
about it.
We talked about it a couple times.
Yeah.
Have we?
But just like trailer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. To be
Going
fair,
back a
my
while,
memory,
it
my
didn't
memory
look
is
like
about
that.
like 45 minutes. Most times, I don't remember anything that happens 45 minutes.
I'll bring it up
later.
again October 8th.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. But it is on my
I've never
wish list
heard of
now.
this before. This is amazing. Like,
Well, I said the same thing, but like I feel like we saw more of it this time.
Yeah,
like
I feel
whereas
like
previously we saw trailers where it's like, oh, you go back in time and you're fighting people.
now I vaguely feel like we have talked
Now
about this
it
like
looks
2
like
times before,
we've
and I just
seen-
don't remember.
Yeah, we've seen some.
It's been
actual
very brief.
gameplay.
It's been very brief. We haven't gotten, into like the, dev notes and stuff like this. before,
Yeah,
so.
I have like early onset Alzheimer's. Like I don't remember shit. So that's that might have something to do with it.
Dude, you remind me of Boston Legal, how
Early
he
onset
told everybody he
anime.
had mad cow. You have Alzheimer's? No, I got mad cow. Oh man.
Anything that affects your memory, just apply it to me.
We got graph web for a 2. Let's see. Do we want to
I
show
think
one of
Mike
the
should.
clips?
I think Mike should sing this.
Oh,
Mike,
I'm
are
gonna
you aware
sing
of
that.
what graph web makes us do over here?
no, I'm not actually.
Everybody that comes on the stream has to sing this at least.
Yeah,
once.
so you have to say, for fuck's sake, cancel this. You have to like sing out what he's got typed there.
Just the hashtag cancel.
And he's never happy with just a clip. If you just do a clip, he gets mad and won't do it anymore. So you have to sing it so he keeps doing it, I guess.
Oh.
We're in this weird like vicious cycle.
I mean, I just weird little thing. You kind of feel like I'm being put on the
It's not
spot.
that
to
weird.
perform
Everybody's
here.
done it once.
we've
I mean-
all been put on the spot with it.
All right, I'll do it, but
Okay.
I'm not giving Nagradnall another hint.
Oh
What?
shit!
No.
Really?
Whoa.
I mean,
Yeah.
four.
I guess you
Wait,
lost
wait,
a hint,
what?
man. For fuck's sake, cancel Disney Plus. There you
Oh,
go.
that's
I
pretty
kind of
good.
like that. That was
I
like
like
a
that.
jingle.
I need
Yeah.
half a hit now.
I'm not giving you half a hint. Okay, I give you half a hint because like I won't say words now. I'm gonna give you 2 letters. SD.
you sound like a Razer marketing material. You guys remember when Razer got in trouble for they still had an SD card slot on their laptops when Apple took it away, and they said Apple can S by D.
Wait, he said D? I thought he said B.
Oh,
D
B.
as in dog.
Yeah, there you go.
Sleeping
As
dog?
in snake.
San Diego.
D as in dog.
As in
As
the animals
in
that are probably eating your
sleeping.
family.
D as in dog. Well, Mike actually ate dog eyes. So,
Dog eyes.
yeah, from sleeping
Eyes?
dogs. Dog eyes.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know what's
This guy
in that
plays the game and doesn't even fucking remember what happened.
I remember pork buns. That's the only thing I remember from that game. That and running over a lot of Chinese
That is
people.
fair. There is
Yeah.
a lot of pork buns in the game.
Yeah. The game is wild, dude.
You need to actually play it and enjoy the story.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't
any of
even
the story.
remember dog eyes?
I don't remember any of the story. I literally have just been playing that game and making racist Asian jokes, and then going, "Man, I hope I don't get like demonetized for this." So, yeah.
It's
Well, I'm
every
gonna
stream I
report you.
go on, I'm living in the moment of consciousness and going, I hope I just didn't get somebody else demonetized because I don't remember what I said 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. If you remember everything that you say on streams,
definitely not.
you either have a
monetized,
great
don't
memory or you're going insane because like I can't remember half of the things that I say on these streams.
And they all blend together. So when you're
Yeah,
thinking
they
of
do.
something that happened on stream, you're like, wait, which one did that happen on?
Yes. Yep.
That was me all the time.
The more people that are like familiar, like, because you guys, like, we don't stream together a whole lot, but I stream with Mo. So seeing Mo, I'm like, wait a minute. Did we talk about this in the stream we just had with Mo? Or things like that, or meeting Mo in person?
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
I feel so bad. I just didn't remember.
It's Mo's
You
fault.
sure
to
about
be
that?
honest.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
So I thought this was kind of interesting. We're going to talk about this Wednesday, but this report, and thanks for the grain of salt because I couldn't find the exact source of this, but they're saying console interest declining amongst younger gamers. So probably Gen Z is who they were sampling, right? Analysts report console purchases by 18 to 24-year-olds dropped from 10% 2 years ago to 3% this year.
Whoa.
That seems like a really, really big jump.
That is a big
gamers
jump.
cite Sony's lost exclusives. I hear you on that. The rise of PC gaming and cross-platform availability as reasons. So they can just play, any other, probably, on PC.
We're getting to the point where, like, so I have a PS5, but I have not bought Death Stranding 2, even though I'm a fan of Death Stranding, because next year it'll be out on PC. And I'll buy it then.
Yeah. Sony's retarded. They should just keep games exclusive. Like, that's why
Well,
the
no.
Xbox is already dead.
All
And that's
exclusivity
why-
has gone away except for Nintendo.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
that's what sells consoles. Like, that's why Nintendo is the best console. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best console, but it's, as far as exclusivity, it's definitely.
I mean, it's selling the best for sure.
Yeah, that too.
I think like in this day and age, we kind of just, I mean, I think the writing's on the wall that if with consoles and the way like tech is going and stuff, it would just be better to just sell like a mini PC that runs like a mini PC and just has your software on it and your flavoring on it. And the best thing that you could do is then sell it around the gimmicks that console can kind of have, like Xbox, sell it around, hey, this controller, like, and how great our controller is, or sell it around certain items that maybe you can integrate with Windows really well. I think that would push things in a better direction as far as like, we're not doing with console wars. It's just more of like flavoring, because as we get more like cross-play and stuff, it's less interesting. It's like, cool, man. As soon as I could play with my friends that had PlayStation, I didn't really care what console you had. It was back in the day. Part of the console wars that people don't remember too is if 5 of your buddies had PlayStations and you had an Xbox, you were mad at them for having a PlayStation because you couldn't play with them. Yeah, or they were mad at you for having an Xbox. You know,
that's what fueled the console wars. It's like you were always, you know, rooting for your team because that's where all your friends would have to go to play with you. So you're always like, be like, oh, you know, oh man, the thing that I got is the best. You know, and you just make up a bunch of shit that doesn't mean anything. You know.
Yep, 100%.
I think the way that it's going is that Microsoft is going to lean into PC gaming, right? And more just like publishing things, like they're leaning into the having the Xbox Game Pass. I think PlayStation is probably only a year or two behind Microsoft doing that. And I think
I'd say they're like 8 or 9 years away.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think they'll keep making controllers, like Mike was saying, but I don't think it'll take them very long before they have their own. Like Sony will do their own launcher. Microsoft will integrate into Steam very quickly. But
the reason why I say that is because I think that Sony has at least another generation in them, and it takes like 10 years for that generation to have to
and they're right up there
itself.
with Google as far as how fast they scrap projects. Like they'll go like PlayStation View, their TV service was amazing. It was great, but they didn't give it any chance to survive. That was what I used for like 2 years. That was like the predecessor to Fubo and YouTube TV and stuff like that. It was great. It was like right around when Sling TV came out, but they have so much money in the coffers that they just don't stick with it. If they think it's even going to lose a little bit of money, they're like, they're out.
That's exactly the reason that I say they're only going to be a year or two behind, is because I think that Sony and Xbox both will go full blown into game development, because Sony will just make a subscription program just like Xbox did. They'll realize they don't have to spend all of that money to develop a console, make consoles. They'll just go, now everybody's moving over to PC anyway. And Nintendo will be the only one holding up their middle fingers going, we won the console war at the actual end of it.
Well, it'll be kind of like Sega's fate. You know, they stopped making hardware and just focused on the game IPs that they owned and continued making games.
Yeah.
That's
I think PC gaming is going to overtake console gaming, because every time that we have a new console release, it gets closer and closer to the price of a manageable PC to play games on. And that was the thing. PC gaming used to be so gatekept because it was so expensive to be a PC gamer. And over time, it's gotten less and less expensive if you want to go the middle of the road route, which a lot of the consoles can do at their peak performance. So if they just move to doing stores and developing games, instead of developing 2 games at a time, they can develop 6 games at a time if they're not worried about having to make a console, having to produce those, having to get those physical copies out.
Well, I think that Steam is really pushing the market around as far as how people react. And with the Steam Deck, it's really, made people focus on mobile gaming because they see the success in it now. And I think the next thing is the Steam Blade is what people are speculating anyways, because they just recently trademarked the name Steam Blade. And they say that that's going to be the new console, which is basically going to be a mini PC. I think it was either Mike or Hayden was saying.
Yeah. But do you think
isn't that what consoles already are, though? You were saying that
correct.
PS5 is basically a mini console.
It's a computer. It has an APU, which is CPU and GPU together. It has memory, it has storage, and cooling and power. So
yeah, and they're based off of x64 architecture. Usually, they're computers.
x86.
x86 64, AMD 64, but yeah. But they're computers. So, you could literally, if you get the access to all the, you can make it a PC. If you just took it down
and
if
PlayStation
Sony
3s, you could do that.
Yeah.
If Sony and Xbox both go that route, because we know that Xbox is working on their handheld. But do you think that if Xbox goes that route, then shortly after Sony also goes the route of making their handheld, and then how long do you think it would take?
From what I've read, they were already working on a PlayStation 6 handheld.
Yeah, but
no,
how
they are.
long do you think it takes for them to just expand that store onto being available on PC as well?
Yeah,
because they've
not
already
gonna all-
gotten
I
rid of
mean,
exclusivity.
pretty much all
Imagine-
the games are
Specific.
already available on PCs.
Imagine this, not at all. The PlayStation 6 comes out, and it's relatively the same thing that we have now, right?
Yeah.
Just more powerful. It's not going to come standard with a disk drive, by the way. It's, from the sounds of it, it's going to be more and more.
Well,
like an
neither
add-on.
did the PS5.
Well, technically they had two different versions, but yeah,
Right.
later on it definitely didn't. But
sounds
so what
insane.
if Microsoft just licenses Asus to make an actual desktop PC, and it checks like 50 more marketing boxes than the PlayStation does because it's a computer. You know what I mean?
I mean, okay, but why is Steam trying to make a console when they already have their PC base?
Well, because it's nice to be able to play games on the go and have a handheld if you happen to go somewhere, and you can just have those games accessible rather than bringing your entire PC setup. Because remember, a PC setup is a tower, all of the cables, power, plus having monitor or multiple monitors.
Right.
Otherwise, you can just have that in a handheld that you can take somewhere. That's why they're not
Which,
focusing
to my
on a
knowledge,
console.
you
It's a
can
handheld.
pretty much do with the PS5 right now with the
Yeah,
app and with certain plugins.
But-
you can like
but
basically
you have-
play games
you can
on
do the
your
same
phone.
thing with Microsoft Play Anywhere. Like I can.
Right.
There's multiple games I can just pull up on my phone, and if I have like a controller that I hook to my phone, I can play games through like the cloud service.
Yeah.
At one of my old jobs that I had I had like a lot of downtime. I played a bunch of like Dragon's Quest in the office. I just set up my phone on my desk, and I'd bring a controller with me, and I'd play like Dragon's Quest 11 and stuff on my phone.
Yeah.
Mike, I have never gamed at work before. That would be a waste of company's
neither.
time.
I have never done that.
Oh, I don't care. That company sucked, and I didn't like them anyways. But that's why I don't mind. But yeah, it was one of those things. I was like, I get into the office, and I was like a handyman for this like old people's like compound. So they just called me when things broke, and I'd have to go fix it. And yeah, sometimes I'd have like 3, 4, 5 hours where just nothing happened, and I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, I got to do something. But
there's not ever any time that I stream whenever I'm actually supposed to be working because I take care of my shit and there's nothing for me to do. So
yeah, totally. Yeah,
never happens.
I would do it right in front of my boss. I just wouldn't care. Like I'm just like, whatever, man. Like, hey, what do you want to do? Fire me? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, that sucks. No, but like, there's something. I mean, there's something really nice about the fact that like, my PC's in my office space or whatever. But then like, I can go out in my like living room with my Xbox set up and stuff, and I can just continue playing a game that I've been playing on my PC. And for the most part, with the exception of mods, everything else ports over. That kind of stuff is really nice. And then being able to know that I could just like also take that same game on the road with me if I wanted to is great. And the thing is, Steam already is hugely popular. So it's like, if you can get to a point where people just have Steam in their pocket, oh yeah, like it just ingratiates people. Plus the fact that Steam takes its time with its consoles and actually wants to put out something that means something to the consumer, instead of just pumping out consoles whenever they feel like, hey, the technology has caught up to another point. Because that's the problem with consoles, is like we said, it used to be the exclusivity, it used to be exclusive games, all of that stuff. As those things have gone away, there's less and less a reason to have a console.
But at the same time, Steam is making consoles. Like,
but they're not going to be making. They're not going to be making money on them.
Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about it'll ingratiate you.
Yeah,
to Steam,
but that's still they're still making them because there's always going to be like a certain percentage of people that just like playing on consoles.
That's true.
Portable, also, they can plug and play and not have to set up all those settings. Which
it's
a lot of your games have Steam Deck settings now.
So I realized this the other day, and I'm going to be vague at who I'm talking about, but I offered someone to play a game on a computer or a Steam Deck, and they wanted to play on the Steam Deck instead because that's just what they're more familiar with, is that mobile platform. So having Steam being able to just do all these different things as different things is incredible, and it's really opening up the Steam world.
Think about it. Right now, you can go out to like Walmart and buy a laptop for like $100 to do whatever you have to do on the internet, right? And then you can buy a Steam Deck for a couple $100 that's basically able to play most games because they're optimized for it. And then you can just take that anywhere with you. So having that portability and being able to like take that anywhere that you go to play games if you're a gamer.
That's why I'm a console gamer.
No. But you still have to have a TV set up. You still have to have.
I can bring a TV and a PlayStation.
Yeah, but now you're having to lug around a TV and a PlayStation instead of just a Steam Deck.
Nothing new to me, brother.
Well, Nagranal, it's like someone that doesn't want to have to deal with all that stuff too. They could just buy the portable PlayStation.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
See?
think
There we
there's
go.
even
You have to
apps on
talk
their
Nagranal
phone.
as you know. You have to like talk to him in
The
PlayStation.
other part is like, I mean, Nagranal,
What do you
like
mean?
like your family, they don't have access to a
That's-
TV. They'd probably prefer a Steam Deck. You know,
Hey,
Write
Mike,
that down, Nagranal, as a hint.
How many hours of time do you give them daily to have a Steam Deck for the?
oh, they don't have one. I'm saying that
Yeah,
they
they don't
probably
have
prefer
one, Hayden. They don't have a
because they're
Steam Deck,
certainly not
Hayden.
giving access to a TV. You know, realistically, I don't want to give them access to anything with the internet, so they can't send any messages out. So
Okay, that's
Yep.
yeah.
And you know, with those devices too, you can comfortably watch Netflix and stuff like that on there too. It's a nicer screen than your phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's why
There's just,
PlayStation's making a mobile, allegedly. I don't know.
well, they're gonna try. You know, Microsoft already announced theirs.
PlayStation.
I
They don't have
really
a great
legitimately
track
think-
record with mobile.
Yeah,
What do you mean,
I
the PSP?
legitimately think the
Everybody
next
likes the
Xbox
PSP.
console is going to be a cloud-based console.
Who dislikes the PSP?
And I think that that's going to probably be what they do is go, hey, it's an all cloud-based console, and they're going to work on optimizing speed and latency so that you don't have as bad of a lag. There's always going to be lag, but like there are some games that I can play. Like for instance, I can play like next-gen games on like an Xbox One X through cloud-based, and sometimes some games it works really well. Some games it's awful. You can't play like competitive shooters and stuff on there, but some games you can play through the cloud-based server, and you go, cool, man, I can play this game on a console that just needs to be able to run it, and I don't have to worry about buying a brand new console. It's like Microsoft has always wanted to be that. Hey, you buy this thing, you put it in your house, it could do everything you want it to do, you know, and then having a mobile thing is just, hey, you're buying basically a screen that goes with you everywhere you go, you know?
That's great and all, but it's like you're going against what's like proven to have worked for years, where you just make a console and give people discs and they play games.
If you look at the industry and you look at the way that they track numbers, they're seeing more and more people playing mobile games and things like that, and seeing that
Those
as
aren't the same
target.
fucking people at
No,
all.
I completely agree with you. They're not. But how quick do they fold and go, well, we can develop more games and just make them available on Steam to where we don't have to put
try, but,
aside
like,
the
we're
money
already
and the
seeing Microsoft
resources?
fucking-
No. Listen,
Microsoft is,
they're a
like,
company that's
failing.
focused
I'm
on
not-
making money.
They're not.
wouldn't say-
They're not
I
failing.
wouldn't say they're
Nagranal,
failing,
just
but
adapting.
Xbox is. Yeah, they're adapting, but they're still losing money.
They're
Spend all their
making
money and they're not making it.
But how quick can they go? We don't have
They
to
didn't make fucking
spend
any
all of
money
these
on Doom.
millions
They put
of
it all on
dollars
Game
to
Pass.
develop
It's
a
like
console, to develop a handheld. We can just adapt something to work on another one.
Great.
All right.
Let them do
I,
it.
I think we
They're
beat
just
that
fucking
topic to
wasting
death.
money.
Nagranal's not going to change his mind. PlayStation is at least 1,000 times better than any other platform.
No,
Correct?
it depends on like that game that you were showing there. Like that, obviously you need a PC for that. I mean, it would be great if it worked on a PlayStation. It's not
So
there
that's
yet.
the other thing.
Oh,
If you have a
So
Steam Deck, like you can play indie games and stuff
Yeah.
like that look really cool that cost $5.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I can
Nagranal,
do that
you're
as well.
you're literally making fun of Microsoft for the idea of Steam joining them. So wouldn't you make fun of PlayStation for doing the same thing of losing their identity?
Yes, and I never said I didn't.
Okay, I'm just
The thing,
just trying to
the
figure it out.
thing that Microsoft has right now over PlayStation is Game Pass.
I don't think that's over PlayStation. I think Game Pass.
The fact that I can
terrible idea.
play-
Look at
the fact
Doom.
that-
the fact that they didn't make any money on
Game
Doom
Pass hurts
because
the
But the
Game
thing
Pass
is, it hurts
all
other
their
people,
money.
but it doesn't hurt Microsoft because it makes Microsoft look like they're a better company because they go, hey, look at this. I can play a brand new I can play a brand new game on release day for $15 a month. You know,
and it's monthly income, so it makes them look better to investors because they have 100% monthly income.
Yeah.
Yep, monthly income. Everybody signs up for this, and I don't have to shell out $60 for a game that I don't like. And the thing is, if I like it, typically what I'll do is if I like a game on Game Pass, I'll just go buy it on Steam because I like Steam.
Well, I would hope
Me too. Yeah.
But I would hope
the
that
thing
most
is,
of the people do that, but they literally don't. They just play the game for free.
Most people don't.
Like free, quote unquote. But like,
but we don't know how they're making
Game
money.
Pass subscription?
Mike, $15. I think it's $15 a month.
That's the base level, I assume.
Yeah.
And
it's
it's 15 and 20, I think.
I think that
I just don't think they're making enough back.
The Microsoft Game Pass is going to ruin the industry if it becomes popular and
that's
the norm.
what I'm saying.
Yep.
I completely agree. I've been saying this forever that the problem that Game Pass is going to foster
From Game Pass is going to foster
is that what they'll do is they will constantly have a stream of $15 to $20 a month coming in, and then they will just start turning out slop, and people can play it because they're already paying that money, and it's going to kill the industry, kill creativity. I think it's ultimately bad for the industry, and every time I say that, I get somebody going, yeah, but it's such a great deal, and that's the fucking point. Now you're not buying actual games. You're paying for a subscription service. They can make whatever the fuck they want. You'll play it for a little bit. It doesn't matter. They got your money, and then they'll make less quality. There won't be anybody that's got the incentive to make something better, to try to sell something, because it's all just on the slot train that you're already paying for. Look at what happened in Netflix.
Well, the other question though is, and to me this is the bigger concern, like, like if Microsoft isn't really making a lot of money, like if Game Pass isn't really like overall profitable for them, what's their end game? Because companies don't willingly lose money hand over fist unless there's something else they're doing.
That's what I say, is that their end game is to eventually just move over to be integrated with Microsoft and with Steam, and then only focus on producing games, and then they're just still making money because people are paying the subscription, and it doesn't matter if the games are good quality, bad quality, how long people play them, because they're just paying for Game Pass and playing them in the same places.
They want the subscription model so people forget to cancel.
That's a big part of it. But the bigger problem is, and Netflix has run into this, and this is a thing that they've talked about. There's only so much money that can be made from subscriptions.
Right.
If every single person in the world signs up for it, you have hit a cap where you can no longer continue to increase profits. And that is not how business works. It's about constantly increasing profits and finding ways to remain significantly profitable. So if that's the case, then what is the end game for them that they see an upside beyond subscription services? It's got to be something else that they're looking at. My guess is part of it is data. I think there's a lot of data that they can get from the back end of gamers that they, and if they can integrate with Steam, there is so much data on Steam, because one of the things that's a huge benefit to Steam is that they're transparent about how many people are playing these games. You can look at this and see this. No other company's offering that to people. Nobody else is going, look at how many people playing, and look how many people are playing right now at this very moment. Stuff. A lot of that stuff is hidden because they don't want you to actually see how bad their numbers are. So I don't know. There's something else. I'm sure that there's a lot of other plans. I'm sure that Microsoft has behind the scenes that they're not telling people, and Game Pass is just the goal to get into everybody's homes.
But remember, Netflix just finally turned a profit. What was it, last year?
No, they've been last year, but
last year
they've been more in the black, which is a good thing accounting wise. And then any company trying to run some sort of video service. So.
But they were spending money, but they were making so much money because of licensing that it made sense for them in a business environment. So,
right, but at the same time, you now have to watch ads on Netflix, even though you
yeah, exactly. And they will keep doing that, and they will start doing that with Game Pass too.
That's why
they will
watch
up
on
the
Brave.
price.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch on Brave. No ads.
They'll hit you with Mountain Dew commercials when you die in Call of Duty next. Watch.
Yeah, that'll probably be the next thing that happens. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will Minecraft myself in real life if that happens.
That's if you look at the way that streaming has gone, that's the exact way that gaming is going right now with things like Game Pass, where what they'll do is they'll start injecting ads and then charging you an extra $10 a month to not have ads. And then you're still going to have ads, but it's going to be less ads. And because it's a monster that just
I
continues
started getting ads while playing games. That's it.
Ouroboros.
Chalked.
I had this thought and it sounded ridiculous, but I don't think it is. I think they'll have like watch this ad for 30 seconds without Xing out, and you can get a
that's already a mobile
extended mag or like a like a better.
That's already a thing on
Discord. Does that?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like in game where they just like.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what they'll do. And Discord is
and then you'll get killed by some like little shit, and he's like, "Oh man, he watched like 50 fucking ads just so he could kill me. What an ad watcher! Oh, God."
That'll be the new slur. You're an ad watcher.
Bro.
Ad watcher.
Oh my gosh.
OP ad watcher. All right, we've gone pretty far on that one tab. That was pure speculation too, by the way. I want to get into Randy Pitchford, which I keep calling Randy Pitchfork in my head.
Yeah.
But to start that off, I want to show you this. We'll probably get hit by Team Coco for this. But here's Conan playing.
I'm doing well, actually. For me, this is pretty good. Great. And this gives me a sight, right?
No. That's the left trigger. You could hold LB, which is the top thing there. Yeah, hold that.
Wait, what? We just went to.
What happened?
I don't know.
You crashed.
He's been doing this for a while.
I crashed the game.
I've never.
So he crashes the game, and everybody kept joking how buggy the game is going to be, and it turned out it was a buggy mess, and it was a horribly optimized game as well. Check this out. So I kind of wanted to take this angle. NVIDIA GeForce. So NVIDIA is putting out that they made a Borderlands 4 5090. This is the fastest consumer video card you can get for gaming. It's like a $2,500 card, probably more if you sell it on eBay because it's a unique card that you have to win.
Yep.
And everybody in the comments just like, yeah, but it won't run the game.
Well,
how about giving away a card that can run it? Oh my.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, this constant push for like performance, and really what it comes down to is they're just not optimizing for PCs because they just don't care. But it was funny because I saw people being like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't expect your like top of the line card to be able to run these games like at the best settings possible. You need to like temper your expectations." You're like, "What are you talking about?" Like, if I buy a top of the line card, it should be able to play the best games out there. Like,
it costs thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And this could have been avoided, in my opinion, Mike, if they had better messaging from their marketing team by saying that they're pushing technologies and that you should, hamper your expectations because this is a crisis-like game that's pushing technologies.
Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And you know, like a good example of that from the past is Half-Life 2 and Doom 3 from like 2004.
Oh my god, Doom 3 had such good fucking graphics. It was probably the best graphics on Xbox.
But I'm just saying, they're like, look, bro, you're like, whatever you think you need something way stronger than that. And at that point, they're like, you need at least a Radeon 8500, which is what I had, and it was amazing that it ran on that. Or like a NVIDIA, who knows what it was back then, but it was just like, it was basically like we had like for us to make the next step in gaming, we have to make a giant step in technology.
Right.
And they're letting people know that like you can make it'll run, it'll look like Play-Doh on your old computer, but it's just like
minimum used to mean you could make it look like Play-Doh, and now minimum means I don't know, it might crash, it might not. Fuck it,
So here's the game at 4K, and the fastest consumer video card there is. It'll pump out 48 frames a second on your computer.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
ridiculous. Everything's on the highest settings. And Randy Pitchford's like, well, okay, we're it's a very intensive game, looks pretty, blah blah. Everyone should just drop their settings to 1440p. Well, you come down to 1440p, and it's still not great. You have to have the top 2 fucking video cards that they make to be able to play.
That's wild.
Like at 60 frames a second, which is, I would consider the industry standard for a game.
I love how there's only one Intel GPU, and it's like, I can play this game.
I would say industry standard is probably 30 frames because they haven't caught up.
No,
but like
30 frames is industry standard for a movie, not a video game.
Well, I was gonna say acceptable with gamers is 60.
Yeah, 60, and well, the consoles pump everything out at 60, unless you have like a Series S or whatever, and you're hooked up to a 4K TV.
What about my
It's like, well, we
PlayStation
can't
3?
do that. PlayStation 3, that was running stuff at 60 frames, wasn't it?
Yeah,
60 on multiplayer, 30 on it was 30 on some of your more story-driven games. Yeah, which is fine back then.
Which I think MGS4
I can barely feel it.
was 60 frames on PS3. But it's heavy on your PS3. Your PS3 is like screaming.
Yeah, so Borderlands 3 runs on a GTX 1080. 1080 Ti is the GOAT of video cards ever made, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
At 60 FPS on max settings. Look at the right, 50 FPS can struggle to do on 1440.
Wasn't that the last time video cards were considered affordable?
Yeah, that generation, I mean, they were still pretty expensive. I remember
they were expensive, but they weren't like
1080.
insane like they are now.
Yeah, well, and also you have to keep in mind too, like things like the 5090 and stuff are like cheating, like like frame generation and stuff. So like they're not even actually performing at that level. Like they're struggling. It's just they're like, hey, cool, we can also like, I don't know, lie to you. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Also,
cool?
it goes in the face of over 40 years of video game development. You don't go for the most expensive setup ever. You go for the most, like 10 years ago, you're like, okay, maybe just about 10 years ago, you say, okay, can this run on a 1050 with an i5 6 series? Like you want it to run on that. You don't want it to be like, hey man, I need to be able to something that can run a large AI model in the background. Like it's just like,
that's why I got a 4090 because I don't want to buy another computer for another like 5 years, but that they're already like out, like surpassing that, right?
Yeah.
So I got a 4090 last year. It doesn't it's not built into the card to generate AI frames like a 5090 is.
No, it is.
So
you can run DLSS.
You can,
but no.
But
you
the
can.
5090 automatically does it. It's
exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, the 4090 is actually a better card overall than the 5090 is, unless you're really into AI, and then the 50 is better. But yeah.
Well, before we get too nerdy on this, I just want to bring up more that Randy Pitchford said.
Randy, dude, he's such a
he's such a
Randy just started replying to tons of people last night, and then this guy says
he spurred out is what he did.
Just make it, or just an idea here. Make a game that looks good without relying on AI upscale. And then he got, he put the slash sarcasm, but you could tell. Code your own engine and show us how it's done, please. We will be your customer when you pull it off. The people doing it now are clearly dumb and don't know what they're doing. And all the support and recommendations in code and architecture from the world's such a run-on sentence. Greatest hardware companies and tech companies working with the world's greatest real-time graphics engine coders don't know what you seem to know.
Sorry,
sarcasm.
I'm gonna quote Patrice O'Neill, one of the greatest comedians of all time, if not the greatest.
Agreed.
I don't have to be a fat, ugly woman to know what one looks like. Like, just because I don't know how to code, I know that your game is not optimized well.
Yeah, he's running.
Don't try to high side me and tell me I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
At one point, we had a thing where developers were pushing these consoles and doing what they could and making the best of the tech that they had to make these great games, and they had to figure out how to make it work, and they had to really push themselves and really like get creative with the technology. And then at some point they didn't have to do that as much, and they could make whatever they wanted, and they really had a lot of freedom to do that. And then Now where we are is we're being told, hey, you have to use this thing that cheats AI frames in order to even make the game run at an optimal level. And it's like, that should never have been the case. DLSS would have been a great thing to say, hey, you know what? We're introducing this. And so in the future, you don't have to upgrade your card as fast. You won't need the top card because this card will have lasting impact, and you could play games that you wouldn't normally be able to play in like 10 years. And so you won't feel like you're way behind on the ball. And so you don't always have to have the top of the line card. That would have been a great conversation to have. But now it's like, fuck, a 5090 running DLSS at ultra performance can barely pump out 60 fucking frames. That's not okay. That's badly optimized. You're telling us we have to use a crutch to make these games work because you're not taking the time to actually make the game run at a decent level where everybody can play it at an optimal level. And part of it is like, you know, I know there's a lot of reasons, but I know like Unreal 5.
Yep.
Unreal 5 is a great engine if you know how to actually use it correctly, but for people that don't, it's lazy. They just kind of throw it in there and go, whatever, it'll do what we need it to do and stuff. So, yeah.
And Mike, also, I just want to reiterate on like the 5090 and even the 4090. Those aren't, in my opinion, attainable cards because you could never find them at the store because people are always buying them to either mine cryptocurrency or, you know, create their own AI girlfriend with it or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I build computers. I'm a massive nerd when it comes to putting computers together. Like I'm the guy that watches like Gamers Nexus every day and stuff like that, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And I don't want a 5090 because A, they're $2,500 and B, like, you know, they actually pull so much electricity. I don't want 600 watts of heat in my room.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But funny you say that. I bought a 4090 a month before the 5090 came out.
You keep saying you have a 4090, but I will tell you, it's in a laptop, which means you have a desktop 4080, technically.
Yeah. Or 4070 Ti.
Yeah. Which is the card that I have. I think that the 4080 and the 4080 Super are very good cards.
No,
so
but
they actually make sense money-wise if you want to be, you know, a gamer, like dollar per frame, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, because one of the things with like the laptops, and this has like been a big conversation because I'm not like super deep in like the tech stuff, but I remember reading about this was like that a lot of people think that they need to actually differentiate between a mobile card and the real cards so that people know what they're actually getting so that they can test those performances better. Because you put a 4090 in an actual PC versus in a laptop, they're not the same things.
No. Absolutely. No, but I had to cram mine into a laptop. So I was like, I'm going for the 4090 because it wasn't a problem for me to pay the $2,500 for it. And then I did that, and then it cost $1,500. And I was like, oh, you sons of bitches.
Well, what's nice about it, like I have a laptop. That's what I use for streaming and stuff. I like that they put i9s in them. I know they're not as optimized as regular ones, but they can handle a lot that you throw at them. And the other nice thing is being mobile. So when I'm on the road and traveling, I can take it with me. And the other thing is too, like I have like a 3070 in this laptop and it's been great. And that's where DLSS has kind of been a lifesaver for me. When I have games that are like, hey, this game is not very well optimized, I'll just crank up the DLSS and be like, okay, cool. At least I could play it on stream for now and it looks decent. And you know, that's whatever. Like there's benefits to all of that kind of stuff, but we're getting to a point now where the upper limits on these cards that are unattainable, like you said, because you can't find them anywhere, like are even struggling to run that. And that should never be the case unless, like ABF said, because this is a great point, it's a game like Crysis where you say, hey, this game is built specifically to test systems and really push the boundaries of that, which we kind of had a little bit with Cyberpunk. That was kind of the game. It's like Cyberpunk pushes your computer really hard and stuff like that, and we're seeing it. And when you can optimize it, you see, man, these guys really did something kind of special with the way this game looks, at least not with the game itself, but like, you know, so I don't know, it's just interesting.
Game was so cool. People put up with it though. Like I don't see very many people protecting Borderlands 4 like they were Cyberpunk.
No, and I think that's a really interesting point too, is like, people are like, it's Borderlands, it's fine, but you know, we also saw there was a lot of
CVPR
we're missing the elephant in the room here. We're missing the elephant in the room. It is a cell shaded game. It is a stylized game. It doesn't need all of that power because it's designed to kind of look like a comic book. why are you pushing it so hard for something that does not have realistic graphics?
Or that
does not.
Well,
like
Unreal 5 is not optimized anyway. Basically, every game that runs on Unreal 5 like has issues.
These two games don't look that different from each other. Why does one run so horribly?
Unreal 5.
I know. And also
Trying to
Randy
copy
Pitchford is the same person that got a lot of flack because he was like, our game is so good, you guys are going to pay $80 for it. You're going to love it.
Yep.
He said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
did.
wouldn't
And
buy
then
the
he
game based on that.
And then backed way the hell off that statement later, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
also,
then you actually ended up still spending like, it was like $120 if you wanted everything.
There's also this, because I was waiting for Nagarl to be like, console master race. It's
I
happening
was
on
about
PS5
to
also.
because, you know.
Did you kick him? Or did he leave?
No, that wasn't me. We lost.
Oh, okay.
Nerd
Slap.
Oh,
Sorry.
whoops.
Nah,
No, but,
thing where it lost my camera.
So I started seeing this, and I finally, Pirate Nation made a post on it. But if you comb through a lot of the comments with Randy Pitchford, there's one thing in common with the consoles, is that after people reporting like 1 to 4 hours, their frame rate would just drop by half, and they would have to reboot the game. And there were certain issues with rebooting
how
the
is that
game
the
also.
console's fault?
It's not.
It's not. It's
We're putting
Unreal
the blame
Engine 5 and the devs.
We're putting the blame on Borderlands, 4, and also
What do they
the
call
game
that?
engine.
It's like memory leak, or it's basically
Yes,
where they
memory
don't
leak.
purge the memory. It just goes. It just gets full. Yeah.
I mean, that's the symptom of memory leak. I don't know if that's exactly what was happening, but it's very likely.
Say PS5 peak for performance 1%. That's hilarious. It's hilarious, but
I mean, I don't know if they were
not the
actually getting
PlayStation's fault.
one, but people were saying that they were getting like 40 to 50 frames a second, and then it would drop to like 20.
I'm sorry, seeing the little tilde next to the one.
Going back to
is funny.
Cyberpunk, though,
like
I'm
a round
pretty sure
one.
Cyberpunk performed better on consoles.
It did, but people had 19-foot necks in that game.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just that's gaming.
I did whenever I play Cyberpunk. I did not have any issues with like stuttering or game crashing or anything like that. And I played it whenever it first came out. And
What did you play it on?
I played it on PC.
What's funny,
I can't remember
Hayden?
what my card was, but like I did have random people becoming giant T posers that were walking down the street occasionally.
T posers.
Yeah, and that wasn't the video card's fault. That was just the game's fault. But it's funny you say that because I had a friend at the time. He was playing on PC also, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't pick up Cyberpunk because I heard it had problems. He's like, what, dude? It's got no problems at all. And they started streaming it through Discord to me, and literally right when I clicked on it, there was a guy with a 19-foot neck. And we all just started busting out laughing. We're like, bro, there's nothing wrong with the game. He's like, okay, well, there's a few problems here and there.
there were a couple of problems, but they weren't game breaking. Like I'll say that.
I didn't play it until like patch 1.2 or 1.3 or something. And the game ran pretty well, and I played it all the way through and stuff. But once again, that game was not optimized very well in the beginning. And but people have been defending that game and going to bat for the game. Hell, more people have defended.
You're lucky that Norman's not here right now. That's like
I've seen more people go to bat for like Fallout 76 than they have for Borderlands 4. People still playing Borderlands. Well, it's a lot better now. And I'm like, bro, I wouldn't ever play that game, like just because of how bad the launch was.
Dude,
but like,
Fallout
no, it's different
76,
now.
the movement speed was tied to how many frames per second you got. So people that had like SLI and 2080 Ti's at the time could run super fast in the world.
That's so wild, dude.
That's like
so
1990.
But you gotta see everything.
That game was busted,
dude.
We got Vatlaw for 2. Mike eats Slim Jims the long way. It's a lurk tax.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks, Vatlaw. Appreciate it.
Thank you for lurking.
I
Sorry
mean-
that Mike's here and that you have to pay us money to lurk, but that's
So obviously Vatlaw eats his Slim Jim like a corn on the cob. He eats it like around the sides.
Yeah.
Right?
normally.
Okay.
But
Okay.
since Mike is here, he has to eat the long way.
Ooh, okay. Do we get another word? with
Trying
that
to
one?
think what I want to say. All
Is
right.
there more words?
Next word, 60.
What?
There's not a
How's
9
that
to
a
follow
word?
after that?
I thought I already had it figured out, but now there's more words. Oh my
And they're
God.
numbers now too. But I guess it's the word 60.
Well, yeah, it's the word 60. All right, I see. I think I got this.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
Well, I can't tell you. Yeah, we might get 3 more super chats.
Yeah. He needs to guess more vowels.
That's fair.
Full puzzle. Chat, come on. It's for my parents. Please.
Please.
Oh my God, your crocodiles here are just so terrible.
Please. Oh, I want my family back.
Honestly, I can't tell you how good 76 is now. I still have yet to play the game.
Yeah,
I want to.
They have a pretty decent play.
I still to this
I never
day,
played it once in my life, and it's still trash.
when the game was coming out, all my friends were gonna buy it and they're all excited. And I was like, that game looks like trash. I'm not buying it. And they're like, bro, you have no idea, blah, blah, blah. And I hold this over Josiah's head and I'll never not make fun of him about it. He bought the collector's edition. And I was like, bro, I want to tell you right now, this game is going to be ass. And he's like, no, bro, I'm telling you. And the game came out and it was unplayable at launch. And he was so upset. And I was like, glad I didn't spend any money on that. He's like, you were right. Okay, you were right. And I was like, yeah.
Let's be serious, Mike. You can make a sales. Let's be serious, Mike. You can make a sales pitch on shoes, and it won't work on. It won't work on Josiah. So why would that?
Yeah. Well, I hope he listens to me now. If I say like, yo, this game, I think this game's gonna be really bad, he won't buy it. Like, he'll be like, all right, we'll wait, or whatever. We'll figure it out, whatever. But at the time, yeah, bro. Bought the collector's edition. I was like, yikes.
Sad Hobbit feet.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I think we beat Randy Pitchfork because that's the way I call him in my head.
He's such an idiot, bro.
Thank you, Vatlaw.
Oh, here we go. Batlaw for 5. Wario is just a meth out Italian. That's pretty close to Black. Epic Mike 6725. I have more Mike. Choose wisely. Oh, okay. So
Ooh,
Epic Mike as of that date.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I legitimately do not remember. He has quotes that I don't ever remember saying. I have no idea when I said that, but he has a date and a time for it.
So
Yeah.
he has
he
has like a little Epic Mike journal.
Yes. The first time I met him, he's like, yo, I have a notebook with quotes that you said in it. And I'm like, this sounds like the ramblings of a madman, and I don't remember any of these things.
Dude, Vatlaw, you should risk bringing that to a meetup and have Mike sign it. He'll either destroy it right there or he'll sign it. You'll have to take that risk, though.
I'll sign it because when he sends them to me, I like, at first he didn't tell me they were my quotes, and he would just say them. I'm like, what are you saying? That sounds insane. He goes, bro, you said this. And I was like, what? I was like, I would lock this person up for talking like this in like real life. That's
dude. What if he's got like a words or like a spreadsheet of it, so he can just Control F,
Dude,
all the things
he
he
has
said.
digital
backup copies.
Oh, okay,
That's
there we go.
Crazy work, bro.
Yeah, but you're gonna want the original signed, and are you gonna risk losing that one, Vatlaw?
I won't destroy it. Maybe
that's like Danny DeVito's Penguin creepy like levels.
Whoa, wait. It's not just Mike.
You're not keeping one on any of us, are you? Hopefully it's just Mo and none of us.
Yeah, just Mo.
Yeah.
Over there.
I mean, Hayden said some pretty crazy shit.
What's your next 10, by the way, Nagrinol?
What about this guy?
I do, bro.
What did your name used to be?
Well,
he's had a lot of different
names. Man of various names, bro. You have like
one of them start with an F.
Figback, Bobbinback.
Mm-hmm.
Frick, what was the other one, dude? Figback, Bobbinback.
Sleepyback.
Get back. Big brown
wants to know
That's wild, bro.
Nobody wants to know what Bobbinback is.
No, we don't need to see that again.
Know what it was. No,
please never.
By the way, do you want your next hint?
Yep.
Of course I do.
Get your pen out, Nagrinol.
There's gonna be another number. 150.
What?
Dude, maybe this is spelling out an address.
What?
Or they could just be coordinates, latitude, longitude.
Oh,
bro is definitely using a word randomizer, dude.
Dude, if Epic Mike says something about north or south or east or west, like
it's gonna be some coordinates right in the middle.
When you
of
put
Lake
it all
Michigan.
together, it like once you figure it out, it'll all make sense because I'm literally reading a thing right now and just picking words from it.
All right. Well, we got to like maybe 3 topics tonight.
There's
But
no
that's fine.
fucking
We were
way.
having a good time because
Yeah.
Daggerdall's family is just always getting in the way. So
They're on the brink. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
Need 2
trying
more
to-
hints, chat.
Is Hunter's chat where it said, is that an attributable quote to you, Mike?
What?
It's not my fault.
I don't even know. Like, I literally could not tell you.
I believe it.
You
I believe it.
I think it was said at one point.
I mean, that of all the things, all the quotes, all the things I've seen tonight, that is literally a skill problem if I'd ever seen one.
That is the fact.
I have
dude.
3 kids. I'm not struggling in that department, so I don't
Women
know.
don't have
That
to orgasm
doesn't
to have
mean-
children. Common
Well,
misconception.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like I have 3 kids because she keeps coming back. So
I'm glad that
she didn't like it. She would have done it one time, but like, eh. I'm
Do
good.
not highlight what Nightsaber said. That's
What did Nightsaber say?
don't highlight it. I said.
let's go ahead
No, I
and
heard you.
roll outros. And I'm gonna look at yeah, I'm not highlighting that.
Yeah, I told you that.
Speaking of not highlighting that, Big Bag, can you tell everybody where you can be found?
I can be found Mondays on Kick. Usually around 6 p.m. I start streaming. It's usually right after work. Still working out the kinks throughout the week of streaming other days, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hell yeah. Naggernall, can you figure out what some of those words?
Oh, I know
Revealed by your
exactly
family?
what it is. It says free 60 black rocks with 150 sacred dynamite.
Okay,
Oh, and
sure.
the SD stands for suck dick.
That's what I already made that joke.
None of that was accurate at all. Like it was literally just hints to where your parents were. Like I
mean, I thought it was the answer was pretty obvious.
Did you try plugging them into Google?
The answer is pretty obvious.
This is like Billy Madison.
If I
After listening
tell
to you, we're all
you-
dumber.
If I tell
Yes.
you where your
Wait,
parents
what'd
are,
you vote
they're going to immediately be moved.
Dang, he's got contingencies.
Yeah, I planned on this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start breaking shit. All
So
right,
do you
but,
want me to tell
can
you
find
what that-
me? No, shut
I
the
think
fuck
you
up.
should tell him.
You can find me on my channel over here in Naggernall. I'm like, I think I'm like 30 away from 400
Nice.
subs.
Hell yeah,
on
man.
YouTube. Yeah, and I'm on Kick as well, so follow me there.
Excellent energy, Naggernall.
Totally
Also,
traded his parents.
how
for
can you
fame.
just sit there and shill your channel when your family's missing and kidnapped?
Yeah, bro. He's like,
You know?
I
He
don't
just
know,
said he
man.
doesn't
I
give a
need
fuck.
money.
My
I
streams.
need money to buy my family back.
There's not enough money in the world.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, Mike, thank you for
Yeah.
joining us. Where can everybody find you at?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. First of all, I'm just gonna say it now, so Naggernall can't because I already have them. They're already been moved. Literally, I just pulled up the description of Mount Rushmore and just started
What?
reading off the different words in the description of Mount Rushmore. If you plug those words into Google, it literally would have pulled up Mount Rushmore. and
Why
you
would
would've
I
been
go
like,
to
"Oh."
Google? I wasn't. I'm not.
It doesn't matter now. I've moved them since, but yeah.
I'm
Now you'll
not
really never
fucking
see
Gen
them again.
Z. I don't just like take words and put them into Google.
I
and say,
had
"Where did
them
this come
working
from?"
on seeing if they could put my face on Mount Rushmore.
Oh my
but-
god!
See, he's got a button. It's where like the president's got the Diet Coke button, right? He's got a button where as
I
soon as
got
he
to move
presses it,
Naggernall's
it
family's
moves his
button.
parents.
Yeah, I just moved his parents around. Yeah, they were doing a really good job. I thought they had a really good plan put together, but now I won't. Yep, you foiled my plans to get my face on Mount Rushmore, and so now
What do you mean I have blood on my hands? I didn't do shit.
I'm gonna have to punish your family. This is your fault.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Don't look in the
Oh.
freezer.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, and Tobias Hayden is still mad at you. Hayden.
Yeah, he generally is.
You went out
That's-
for-
that is not my child.
Oh my god!
You went out
bro.
for more vape juice.
You
and
had
never
a
came back.
Yeah, you had a furry baby?
He had a child with Tobias Nexus.
That's what they're
Yeah,
trying
isn't
to
he a
say.
furry?
Yep. Tobias is a furry.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
not
had a baby
furry.
with a furry. Well, yeah, I mean that's so you had like a hybrid baby.
Listen, we just had this random kid show up because I like anime.
No, you don't just like anime. You have a VTuber model that has fangs.
VTubers are like furry adjacent. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's actually
that's what I'm trying to say. It's furry adjacent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're like a werewolf or something.
You guys are the problem with society because you lump us all into one group, whereas the VTubers are actually trying to say we're not furries, and you guys just don't.
Stereotypes exist for a reason. You know.
Yeah.
I would get it if like somebody didn't want to sit next to me on a bus. I wouldn't be mad at them. I'd be like, I get it. You know. You have to prove the stereotype wrong.
Because if you say hi to him, he won't remember your ass, especially if you're white.
Well, mostly just Mo, and if you're from Indiana, but
yeah, Mo. Everybody remembered me the first time I met them.
Yeah.
Well, because
my thing is like
looks very distinctive.
If you met somebody and their first go-to was like, "Hey, I'm a VTuber," you'd be like, "Okay, cool, man, nice to meet you," and then you'd like, you know, and maybe
I
you
have
get to
that
know
going for
them.
me. I'm not on a Meek's watch list, so that's okay.
But the big concern is you just don't want like to have a baby with a VTuber because, like, you know.
Have you seen some VTubers?
Well, Mike, thanks for joining us. The first time you were on the show, you had internet issues, and you're like, "Invite me back." And then this last time, something came up, and you're like, "Invite me back."
Dude, it's
really
it's been a nightmare.
Time?
No,
that might be
so
the third time you've been on, actually.
Yeah, I feel it.
Funny thing about my internet issues. I have a wired connection, but it's like my router is like, I don't know, 30 feet away from me or whatever.
No.
My cord had gone bad and I didn't know it. So I did a speed test just on I was literally getting like, I think it was 30 megabytes per second or something. I don't know how I was streaming.
No, the same thing happened to me. And I called Spectrum and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on here?" I pay for like a gigabyte down.
Yes.
And
yeah, mine was supposed to be a
fixed it real
gigabyte.
quick.
Mine was supposed to be a gigabyte, but I think either my kid had messed up my either the cord frayed or something, so it wasn't getting even a quarter
You gotta
of the
call
speed.
those people sometimes. They'll literally throttle your internet. Like,
sometimes they do.
That's what they're there for.
I have Xfinity, so yeah.
Sometimes
so I
you do
ended up
run
fixing
over
it,
the
so.
cable with your chair, and it messes it up. Yeah.
Yep, and that's what happened because when I got a brand new cable, it fixed it all. It was like yeah. So yeah.
Well, I
I was
did
like,
have
now
an
I
issue
can go
where
back on the show.
my internet was running mad slow, and I called them, and they were like, "Okay, we'll reset your internet," and
yeah,
that actually did fix it. So.
Well, the nice thing is I don't have to keep punishing your parents for my internet being slow. So
True.
You're welcome.
And you know what else is punishing? Mo. Tell us where you're going to be at.
That's very true. Yeah. I didn't even remember that guy. I met him in person. It's rough.
Fucking Hollywood up in here. All right. I'm going to be doing some gaming streams this week. Asshole.
Does that
I'll
count?
be playing some Fortnite at some point. Oh, hey.
Oh.
I'll let you go ahead and take the wheel. There.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sons of Shadows, Jeff, gifted 5 Alec Baldwin memberships. Thank you, dude. Holy crap.
Hayden's son got one.
Does this? Yeah. So we got Kink Hunt got one. Just JK. Tobias Hayden. Butter Framed in Gold. Magwai guy. And that's it. Damn. Does this mean that we get more hints on Nagrinal's family? Possibly this new location?
I mean, he's got to start over, though.
now.
Hold on. I got it. Washington.
No.
Lincoln. Yeah.
Yeah, if I started saying president names, you would have been like, "Oh, I know exactly where that is." I don't want him to know where it is. I started having him packed up and moved before we started, so.
So Black Rocks and Dynamite was supposed to be fucking Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
That is how they carved it.
Rocks. You know, if you would have started putting these together, you could have figured it out. You could have
Like
put this
literally
in,
any
and
fucking
AI would have been like,
highway.
"Yo, bro, that sounds a lot like Mount Rushmore." You have a lot of tools at your disposal today that you could have used, and it felt like you just didn't put any work into it.
Well,
All right.
Put a lot of
Given
thought
that
into
conversation, I yield my time to the rest of the retards on the panel. So
Thank you, Mo. Thank you. Mike,
blow
is
up
there,
any rocks with dynamite.
is there any way
Sacred?
for Nagranol to get his family back at this point?
I think about it. I don't know. Maybe.
All right, he'll think about it.
I'm sure there's some way I can figure out.
All right, we'll come up with something. Maybe next time you're on here, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Nerd Slap.
Well, you can find me pretty soon playing some Keep Digging.
Yes.
Sounds like we're gonna be playing that after the stream, so looking forward to that. And you can also find me over on my Kick channel. Been streaming over there whenever I have some free time. I got a gaming channel over on YouTube with some new videos up. Go check those out. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue to enjoy being 5'11" and 3/10. So great stream.
Bro, you're like 5'9.5".
Nah. I don't want to hear it from you.
Nishi does gaming for Australian 2. One more. How about this,
One
Mike?
more
How about
what?
you? How about you give us a hint
I
as to
already
what?
solved it.
How about you give us a hint as to what his parents have been doing this whole time?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You said they're working already. What?
Yeah, but, like,
come
give
on.
us
What
more
are
details.
they working on? Come on, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. They work a lot with poles.
Oh wow.
They work late at night, late into the night. Yeah.
Wow, that is not where I thought this was going.
Got to make money somehow, man.
Dang.
But when he said
All right.
Poles, I immediately thought Polish people.
Yeah.
Oh,
It could be.
Okay. Oh,
Could be.
Magda?
There's
Magda.
sometimes
Call
Polish
Magda.
people walk in there as well. Yeah.
yeah. I'm sure
All right,
she
hold on
knows
a
exactly
second.
where they're at.
Hold on a second. We got
Yeah.
new supporter on Rumble.
Oh,
Oh.
Do you see that?
I do not have Rumble up. 1 second.
Rumble, Wolverine snicked.
Yeah, I saw him chatting in chat.
He said, "Let's go," but just before that,
Did he drop something? What did he drop?
I don't know. It just says now monthly supporter.
Oh, he joined. Okay.
He became a member
pull it up
all
real
on
quick.
his own.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Shout out.
Hell yeah. I have one active subscriber. How do I see who that is? Man, this is not like Kick at all. Let me go to the live
But
stream.
yo, if you're on Kick, we now have bits. Apparently, we have some
Yes.
kind of.
They have bits
the
on Kick
chat
now?
open.
Yep, they're called
Yeah, like,
Kicks. They
just like-
released it right before this stream.
Okay.
So
Really?
creative.
Oh, look at this.
Wolverine Snicket is now a monthly supporter. Dude, thank you so much. Hell yeah.
That's awesome, man. Shout out.
And I had to rebuild my Rumble channel recently because I was apparently streaming to the user and not a channel because I didn't know that's what you had to do. So
It's so stupid.
Yeah,
my
it's kinda weird how-
retardation.
well, it's weird how people that
that's
are like tech
true
savvy
about
can't
my
even figure out
channel.
how to stream to their fucking platform. It's weird.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Shout out to
way
Rumble, you
different
know?
though.
Apparently,
Good
you
job,
need
guys.
Chris Pavlovsky to give you tech support like Hypnotic did the other day.
Yeah.
So
Why don't you
Really
have a
walk- the
5090
guy that-
ADF? Yeah.
Have to have them walk you through the entire fucking thing. Yeah. Jeez.
and then we also got Vatlaw for $1. Dude, thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
Vatlaw is a great supporter of ours. He's over on the GCA channel quite a bit.
Yep,
Nice.
and it met your goal.
The
That was the one that
PCA
put it over the top.
Discord, baby.
Hell yeah.
Almost at
So-
like 350 over there, I think.
Yeah, that law's good people.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about can you tell us, are Nagranol's family happy or sad?
It depends on the day.
That doesn't sound good at all.
It depends on how hard they worked.
Wait, what? What are they working on?
I told you they work a lot with poles. Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that could be Polish people, or
I mean,
it could
look,
be that they're strippers.
You
or
should
hookers.
just be
I don't know.
happy
Or
that they're
maybe
still
strippers
alive.
for Polish people.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Polish strippers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
They work for-
You would
They
think
work for
he'd be happy
Kielbasa.
that they're still alive.
Yeah,
I
you'd
mean,
think that would be enough for him, but apparently not. I'll let them know.
never
Epic
enough.
Mike's giving off these
So
Jeff Bridges
greedy.
and Vanished vibes. It's just like,
No,
oh no, she's
no.
here. She's right here.
Let's see. Nerd Slap, did you do your outro?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Hayden, we need to get out of here and start up that stream pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm on other people's channels. I'm on ABF's channel. I'm on the GCA. I'm on the Nerd Wars sometimes. Like, fuck it. I'm just in random places. Follow me on Twitter. You'll find out where I'm at.
Hell yeah. Are you digging a hole with us tonight?
I am.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm gonna do the outro. Pop over into Discord and try to get people. I don't know how people join me yet, so that might be a whole debacle getting 8 people in the same game. So we'll figure it out though. Make sure you're following me on my Steam account. Make sure that we're friends. If not, send a friend request.
It can't be as bad as the headliners, right?
Yeah, the headliners. That was a pain to get more than 4 people in there.
Nightmare.
But yeah, no, I appreciate all you guys' super chats tonight. Nagranal is not anywhere closer to finding out where his family is.
He almost was, but he just didn't try.
We also found out that like it just doesn't seem like he actually cares because his acting is horrible.
Yeah.
So
oh, my family.
Oh yeah,
It's
my
like,
poor family.
Yeah. Man, I only wish I knew
He just
where they
wants
were.
that inheritance.
Yep.
They haven't
You have
already
anything to
changed
say
their
for yourself,
will.
Nagranal? Okay, he's speechless. All right. Catch you guys over on Gaming with ABF channel here in a bit.
See you later, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Okay, so my camera fucking broke as I clicked the wrong clip, and I'm a total professional at this. Stop making fun of me, okay?
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Hey, the trunk looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker!
Hell, I know a dead hooker when I see one.